Fans, folks, I told you here at Warriors Digest, we're going to keep you updated every day, all day. 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific on a Friday night. And we're recording this video for you about Klay Thompson, Paul George, and the Golden State Warriors. We have all your news here in Warriors Digest. You don't want to miss anything. Major reports are coming out. We're breaking them down. Randy Silver here. If you're part of the 14% subscribed, thank you. You're getting notified when this is coming out, and you're helping us grow the Warriors Digest channel. If you want to be part of that 14%, make it bigger, please subscribe, and we'll grow this baby bigger, and you'll know when these videos are dropping daily. All right, wasting no time, Klay Thompson. But we got to start with the elephant in the room first. Paul George, trade prioritized amid the Klay Thompson buzz. The Golden State Warriors are pursuing LA Clippers star Paul George and other targets over negotiating a new deal with Warriors veteran Klay Thompson. Mark Stein reports. The trade pursuits have been only widening the gulf between the sides of Thompson negotiation. This is like this. I can see it from Klay's perspective. You won 3 years, 4 years. We have been reporting that. That's what he has said. That's what the reporters are saying. We're bringing it to you. Warriors only offering 2 years if they give him a contract. Klay wants X amount of money, say 25, 30 million. They're only giving him 15, 20 around there. Then you hear they're willing to offer Paul George, someone who doesn't have any NBA championships, someone who you're going to mortgage your future for, someone you're going to trade a lot of assets for, somebody who is not a Warrior for life. Yeah, you could be pissed off. I can understand that. Where's the respect factor for me? Obviously, Klay turned down the 2 years, $48 million total before the 2023 calendar ended. And he's been having all these whispers around. So we're getting there, folks. The NBA free agency starts Sunday. Literally 25 hours from now. So stay tuned. Warriors Digest, we got you. George has until Saturday, so literally in an hour from now, to exercise his $49 million player option. Warriors need to sign Klay Thompson by Sunday or he's a free agent. So again, the Warriors are at their second apron. Let's see if we can show that for you. That 189, they're at that apron in terms of what they can do. Because of the trade to go ahead and bring Lindy over from OKC, it included money. They can't go over 189. A lot of technical jargon there. Just know that our salary can't go over 189 right now. Currently, Clippers are at $48 million. They're also capped, and that's why they're having to trade Paul George, because he's not getting the contract they want from him. So for us to be able to match Paul George's contract, $40 million, that means we have to give off the same money. We have to make it work. So if Klay Thompson's not coming back, we're still 174, nothing's changed. Again, that means Chris Paul is going to have to come in for that $30 million, and then you would include potentially Wiggins or Looney or Kuminga or Moody. So it's Chris Paul plus other people, Paul going back to LA Clippers. We reported, again, Warriors do not want to give up Brandon, Kuminga, Moody is probably on the bottom of the totem pole, and TJD. That's your core moving forward, and they want to build around these youngsters. But to get Paul George, that means you can't get Thompson, because look at this, 174. Say you bring in Thompson at $25 million, that puts you at $200 million. And then if you get Paul George, you're over the 189 because you have to match the money. So to get Paul George, you're going to have to basically say goodbye to Klay Thompson. And that's where the frustration lies and what the Warriors are doing. Or another player. Basically, if Klay is trying to get $20, $30 million a year, because we're already at the... Let's show you. We're there at the 174. That puts you at the 194. Klay, if nothing changed and money stayed the same, could only get $15 million from us, which reports are saying is too low. And that's why Klay Thompson has mutual interest with the Mavs, who have now become the favorite. We put out a video yesterday that Orlando was the favorite. It's turning. What happened today? The Mavs traded Tim Hardaway Jr., which gives them more salary room to be able to get a mid-level tax exception. They want to keep that for internal player, Jones. However, they could potentially offer it to Klay if Jones walks because it's not as much money. So Mark Stein's also reporting Klay and the Mavericks have mutual interest, strong mutual interest. With the Warriors and Thompson nowhere near close to a contract agreement after a very tumultuous season marked by fractious negotiations, multiple sources have indicated that the Mavericks are likely to emerge as a favorite to sign the shooting guard, per Stein. And yesterday reported Magic. Today it's the Mavs. Sorry, I think I said Magic there. I meant to say Mavs, per Stein. Magic or Mavs? Magic have $50-60 million in salary cap space. They got a lot of space. Philly has a lot of space. Mavs don't. But what did the Mavs just do that Philly didn't do? Magic didn't do? They played for NBA Finals. So if you're Klay and you're towards the end of your career and you want to compete for championships, why are you going to a team that's still or maybe is here? You're at a team that's right there that was 3 games away from winning the NBA Finals. No, it wasn't as close, obviously, but they were 3 games away. They lost 4-1. So if you can think that you're the missing piece, can come in there, be a 3-point shooter and help play some defense and get yourself a 5th ring, that'd be big. That'd be really big. And you're getting maybe $20 million, mid-level exception there. I think it's 15 for the Mavs at that point based off their taxes. So maybe you're not getting as much money, but you know you're going to a team that's going to compete. Now at the same time, West is brutal. You would think Denver's not going to choke in the playoffs. Minnesota, did they hit the ceiling? Are they only going to get up with Edwards getting better? Clippers, what are they going to do? They were really good. Injuries took down. Warriors, where are they going to be? OKC, number 1 seed in the West. You know that Houston's coming. They were really good towards the end of the season. Lakers, what's going to happen with them? I'm just naming teams now. Like Kings, it's a dog in the West. So you do have an easier chance probably going to the East with the Magic, who really feel like they're going like this, where, they're a year or 2 away from really even having any potential salary cap issues, so they can just keep growing. So again, there's strong mutual interest because of this issues with the Warriors and Thompson. The Mavericks are looking for a replacement for Tim Hardaway Jr. because they traded him to Detroit. Anthony Slater reported last week again that the Warriors haven't really provided any direct offer to Thompson, and they're not on the same level of number of years or money. Now for the Mavericks cleared enough cap off the books in the Hardaway trade to qualify for the full non-taxpayer mid-level exception. They want to re-sign Derrick Jones Jr., as I said. He's priority A and B, but if not, then they could try to get Thompson from San Francisco. And that would be really big. He could slot in. And again, maybe he's not the starter there, but comes off the bench and shoots. Has only played in Golden State, so it would be a bummer to see him go, but he would be a great player. Luka with the ball draws a lot of attention. Klay can sit in the 3 corner, pick and pop. Kyrie draws a lot of attention, gets to the basket, pop out. So Klay would have a good time in Dallas. He'd get a lot of open shots. The question is, would he make them? And again, this is where we're at. Klay Thompson is not a part of our salary cap right now, so it's not going to be a deterrent if he's not there in terms of potentially what we can do to get Paul George or other players, but I would love to have Klay with us. The Warriors, though, do they? They don't view Klay Thompson as the essential part of the core group moving forward. The Warriors still value Thompson because of their history, but it's about Kuminga, Brandon, and the young players and growing them. And that's what you got to do. Who did we get in the draft? Paint. 7-footer. Young player. Going up. Someone who the reports in the draft grade say needs some time in the G League, needs to develop more. It's not someone who's a plug and play. Not that you're going to get someone in the second round like that. But we got Lindy from OKC. Sharpshooter, 6'6", good size. If Klay leaves, they got someone who's proven NBA. Small sample size, though, but can shoot threes. High-level percentage, 40% plus. And again, Thompson's looking for 3 or 4 year deal. Right now, it's only hearing like 2. So the question is, Paul George, Klay Thompson, what are we going to do? I see in the comments, it's very split, 50-50. People saying Klay, sign at all costs, Warrior for life. Hey, Klay, if you think if you think the grass is greener on the other side, good luck. Thank you for what you contributed. You have been kind of declining a bit, and let's get younger and move this team to the future. I've seen people say Paul George is just like Klay Thompson, a little bit injury prone at times. Not the guy, not Timothy. Really hasn't done much in the playoffs. Hasn't gone to the promised land. So why are we going to bring him? Other people saying he'd be a proven scorer, number 2 next to Steph. So stay tuned to Warriors Digest. We're breaking this all down for you. Again, put your thoughts in the comments. I love to hear it, love to see it, love to debate it. And anything that breaks, Warriors Digest will be your spot for Warriors news, Summer Olympics, the Summer League, trades, everything more. Chris Paul, we're going to know what's happening there. Again, they brought in the $30 million. They extended it a couple days. So we don't know if he's coming back or not. If he comes back, expect it to be a trade piece. A lot happening here, Warriors Digest. It's bedtime, y'all. Or maybe not. I got to stay up and see what happens. And hopefully you enjoyed. Randy out. Please subscribe.